Hi, St. Andrews. My name is Julie Wood, and as always, it is my joy to be with you for today's morning moment. Well, as you face this new day, how are you feeling? Are you filled with anticipation and excitement about the day ahead, or perhaps what the weekend holds? Or are you waking up a little bit blue? If I'm honest, I woke up this morning really sad. There's some circumstances in different people's lives that I'm close with that have really been burdening me. And there are also some things in my life that just recently kind of just began bubbling to the surface again in some really strongly felt ways. And as I laid in bed this morning, I kept thinking about all of these burdens, the things that made my heart sad and brought tears to my eyes this morning. As I dragged myself out of bed, just needing strength for this new day, I was looking for something that would allow me to just mimic the feelings within me and recenter me on who God is in order to be able to get through this day. And so I turned to the book of Lamentations. Here, Jeremiah is mourning the destruction of Jerusalem. They're very real circumstances. Jerusalem had been destroyed, and he was devastated at knowing what could have been and yet what was, and he was mourning that. In chapter 3, beginning in verse 19, he says this, "I remember my affliction and my wandering, the bitterness and the gall. I well remember them, and my soul is downcast within me. Yet," he says, "this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for him." Well, I don't know about you and again how you're awakening today, but I really needed this. I needed Jeremiah's honesty as he talked about remembering his affliction and the things that burdened him and caused his soul to be downcast. And then I needed the reminder when he stopped and paused, allowing himself first to experience the reality of that, to say, "Yet this I call to mind, therefore I have hope." And then he fixes his mind on who God is and God's faithfulness. Evelyn Underhill once said, "God is always coming to you in the sacrament of the present moment. Meet and receive him there with gratitude in that sacrament." And that's exactly what I did this morning. I sat with the tears and the heaviness and the burden that I felt, and I just offered those up to the Lord today. And then I had to call to mind who he is so that I cannot operate out of my emptiness today or out of my sadness, but that I can truly embrace who God is, remembering this day for me that his compassions never fail, something I really needed today, still do. Remembering that his faithfulness is new every single morning. I need that. And then what I really love about this, as I sat in, the Lord is my portion. And I just needed to remember today that, Lord, whatever else is going on in my life or in the lives of those who I love, you're enough. You are enough. And if I put my hope in circumstances changing for them or for me, then I'll probably continue to be disappointed. But you, Lord, you are my portion. You are enough. Just wanted to share vulnerably today out of my morning, and I hope and pray for those of you who might be awakening today, a little sad in your own spirit, a little downcast, that you also might be able to be real with what is happening in your spirit and the thoughts and your feelings, but then that you'll pause and you'll be able to just center yourself on who Jesus is and find delight and sufficiency in knowing that he's faithful for all of your needs. Let's all go forward in this new day, walking in the gift that he has to give us with the fullness and sufficiency of himself. I hope you have a great day.